Hello, good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening. Who's Zoom user? Zoom user, who's that? Zoom user, who's Zoom user? Hi, Miss Joyce. Come on in, Miss Joyce. How are you doing today? It's good to
I'm
see you, Miss
okay. I'm okay.
Joyce.
Yeah, thank you.
Good to see you. Happy Monday. Happy Monday to everyone. All my
Same,
connectors, welcome in,
same to
welcome
you.
in, welcome in, connectors, welcome in. Let me make sure. Waiting on a few more people to join.
That's fine.
You are on live on YouTube and you're live on Facebook. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Good evening. Good evening. Where's everybody at today? Everybody's tired? Usually I have a whole bunch of people on this by this time. I start opening up the room a little bit earlier, so people can join because sometimes everyone seems to be having a difficult time joining. So started opening up the room at 6 o'clock and then we'll start at 6:30. So give everyone a chance to join and making sure that you're okay.
Yeah, that's fine. It's a good idea.
And then I play some music in the background and things like that in the meantime to make sure keep everyone occupied and keep everyone entertained.
Excellent.
Joy, so what's been going on?
Nothing much. I had my surgery and I'm recuperating. I'm doing better.
Very good, very good. Happy to
Yeah,
know that. Happy to know that. Happy to
yeah.
know that. You're home, right?
Yes, I'm home.
Very good, very good, very good.
I'm trying to heal enough to go to New York on the 15th.
Don't overdo it now. Don't overdo it.
That's the thing I'm thinking about.
Yeah, don't make
I
sure you're not
wanna go.
overdoing yourself. A lot of time we tend to overstress ourselves. Sometimes we have to remember that we have to keep in sync with our body and make sure we understand what's going on with our body. A lot of time we overdo it. You just had if you just
Yeah,
had surgery, you got to make sure that you're taking it easy and making sure that you're healing because when you're not healing properly, it takes you longer. So we just want to make sure that you're all okay, that
yeah.
you're okay.
Thank you.
I just welcome everyone in, welcome everyone in. No filter, no script tonight. We have Renee that's going to be talking about adult daycare and then different activities and things like that that she does in her center. She's located in Seminole County, and she'll give you some insight to what is going on inside and what she does there and things like that. Passcode is 917368. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. 917368. Miss Joyce, did you have you didn't have any issue with the passcode, did you?
No, What happened? You have to click on the right one. I think there's a because one is for YouTube.
Right. YouTube, you watch it live on YouTube, but then if you're coming into the Zoom itself, yeah. And the
Yeah, I think
YouTube,
that
you don't need for to come into the YouTube.
yet. Hmm.
For YouTube, you don't really need to a passcode on that. That I put that out there for the public, so people who want to actually watch out there, because we try to keep our link safe because there's so many people that are hacking into it. So what I do is put the YouTube out there so other people can actually watch it compared to we giving out our passcode and then they hack into it and then we got to keep changing the link and stuff like that. So we
Yeah,
want to
Yeah, I
welcome in everyone. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in.
I don't
Um,
have to use the passcode when I'm signing in. I just click on the link.
yeah, because what happened is I put your email address in it, so make it
Right.
easier for you. Right.
Yeah.
But if anyone wants to give me their email address and
Oh,
for me
okay.
to put it in, it's fine. I'll put it in. So then all you have to do is just click on it. So what I did was I have like 9 people or something like that in the podcast, and I just put their email address in. So when they're coming in, make it a lot easier for them to just come right in. So anyone who would like to give me their email address, that'd be fine. And then I'm also going to be starting something new where I noticed a lot of people are posting different things in the chat, which is great. Somebody was posting about that they wanted a used refrigerator today, and I saw somebody posted and said they actually have one. So last week Friday I was driving to Lakeland and I had this idea where what I'm gonna do is do like a jot form and collect everyone information, all the service providers. So when somebody's asking, I have like a list of service provider that I can actually give out because that's what this group is all about. It's about finding resources for our seniors and making sure that our senior have all the right resources. So then I don't have to ask for any information or anything like that. I can just go to the spreadsheet and say, okay, yeah, this person is a lawyer, this person is a doctor, this person is a nurse, and stuff like that. So we just want to welcome everybody. And Pamela, if you wouldn't mind, sweetie, is maybe it's 6:38. Open us up in prayer so we can get going, okay?
Will do. As always, let's center our minds on things, on the one being greater than we are, that has control over all things. Oh, Heavenly Father, we thank you for another opportunity to come together to be a blessing to others. We know that a lot of us have been blessed by the presentation some way or somehow. And we pray that this continues to be a blessing to others, continue to bless our leaders. Come into our session tonight and make it one that's beneficial to all. We know that you have control and we thank you for not allowing us to be in control because we'd messed it up. We pray that we listen to you and our steps are ordered by you. Guide, bless, and protect us. All the families that are here, be with us. Help us to be stronger in you. In your son Jesus' name, we pray, and ask for all these blessings. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much for that, Miss Pamela. Many blessings to everyone. We had Miss Rosemary and I had an awesome weekend along with everyone else at the event that we had this weekend for the Orange County as Jamaican Association, and it was really awesome. I saw people came from all over. There was just so many people that was inside that room. What an awesome, awesome event that was in. But you are listening to No Filter, No Script, Florida Senior Living. And we are here in Central Florida, and we are live on YouTube, and we're also live on Facebook for those of you. And then the ones that are on YouTube, I know somebody messaged me that they're on YouTube. On YouTube, you don't need any password or anything like that on YouTube, and also on Facebook. The only password that you need is if you're actually coming into the Zoom room, so we actually know who you are. But good evening, everyone, and just welcome. Tonight, we're going to have a great speaker, which is Miss Renee. I'll have her introduce herself once we call her. She's from Right Choice Senior Activity Center, and she's just going to talk a little bit about what she does in the adult activity center. And for me, we know it as adult daycare, but she called it activity center for seniors, which is what we're all about. We're senior, no filter, no script, Florida senior living here. Happy Monday and happy Monday to everyone. What a wonderful, wonderful weekend we had, and just being positive and enjoying ourselves. It was a lot of hard work working with Rosemary and volunteer, but I'm just so glad that all the people that came out to help her and just support her. She just well loved. She just well loved. She does so much for our community, and she has so much resource that are out there. And may the Lord continue just blessing her for her success. Has she always helping us with our 55 plus community and making sure that any resources that we need, she is in um need indeed a connector, and that's what we known as in our community here. We are connectors, where we connect one person to the other. And every week we're here from 6:30 to 7:30. And starting September 8th, we're going to change the time because we did a vote inside the group itself. And everyone unanimously that I'd voted for Tuesday. So eventually, when September come, we're going to change it from Monday to Tuesday, which works better for me as well, because a lot of time I have a lot of stuff I'm doing on Monday, and majority of my time is free on Tuesday. So that will be hopefully our permanent spot, starting in September. But I'm just happy to be here. Today I was a little tired, but and my voice is kind of raspy because my cousin, my niece was singing, and I was there singing on top of my voice with her. But I just thank everyone that showed up to that event and just make that event so successful. So I'm going to introduce Miss Rosemary, which is my co-host. I see her on here, and I'm going to have her just introduce herself and get started with opening us up in with her monologue. Welcome, Miss Rosemary. So
Well,
happy to
thank
have
you.
you. Happy that you bounced back from all of that. Let me tell you something, girl. You are a worker, girl.
Who said I bounced back? I fell asleep sitting down in front of the computer, right? And I didn't quite wake up, but my glasses were on, and I found myself tapping my hand for the phone to come on, and there was no phone in my hand. But I tell you something, I don't know how this thing would have happened if you and the team was not there.
I
So
know.
I called Pastor Drew for us to have a little party over there so I can love on you guys a little bit. So that's coming up soon, all right?
All right, that sounds good. That
But
sounds good. We appreciate
minna with a little patwa, minna go back there again. So minna
me.
do it again. As I say, from the neck down, don't work. From the mouth up, working. So therefore, the mouth is gonna be doing the work moving forward.
Yes, 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 yes. I
if,
like
if
that. I like, and I'm with if the mouth is doing the work moving forward, I'm with you. But I don't know about
yes,
lifting all those things. I'm
no,
not
we
with
can't
you.
do that
Okay.
again. No, we can't do that again. It's just not,
I
you
don't know.
know.
I don't know on my mom and my aunt. My mom got up and come to church, but but
I know somebody who was in church at 6 o'clock that
I
morning.
know somebody told me that they were going to church at 6, and
Six,
God bless them.
yeah.
I tell you, God bless them. But
And
yeah,
girl, I have done 6 loads of laundry since morning. I haven't even touched the black laundry yet.
yeah, that
I
was a
haven't
lot.
done dishes. It's there. Anyway, that's enough. But it's still a joy to serve the community. It was
Yes,
awesome that they provided 18 scholarships. I would like one of
yes.
these days for the scholars, the students who receive the scholarships to come back and be able to give a testimony as
Yes.
to how that money helped them and where they are right now.
And
Oh,
then there was one gentleman that was there. I think he said he was either he was an attorney or he was a doctor, and he said he got a scholarship from them, and that
okay.
helped him to school. Yeah, I remember him speaking over the weekend. So yeah,
It might not pay the entire bill, but guess
right.
what? It's an encouragement to say
Yeah,
that here is something to encourage you to while you're studying to be, to do your thing. So anyway, you're a caregiver when people ask, "How you doing?" And you answer, "Which hour are you talking about?" Being a caregiver is a full-time job with overtime, and somehow you're always on call. The phone rings, somebody needs medication, somebody can't find their glasses while they're wearing them, but they just can't find it. Somebody wants some tea, some hot tea, then coffee, then tea again, because apparently the coffee was not too, it was not coffee enough. People say, you need to get some rest. Really? That's adorable. Try me again. You need to get some rest. Yeah, right. Rest for a caregiver is like trying to get an appointment with a psychiatrist. You finally get one 6 months from now at 2:15 on a Tuesday. And if you miss it, the next available appointment is sometime after the next eclipse, the next solar eclipse. That's exactly how sleep feels. I finally lie down and think, this is it. My appointment with rest has arrived. The moment my head touches the pillow says, can I help you? And then my stomach says, I need some water. My hand says, I need the remote. Where is it? I can't sleep. Well, neither can I. By the time I settle back into bed, my appointment has been canceled for unforeseen circumstances. I've become so tired that I celebrate little victories. I sat down for 3 whole minutes yesterday. 3 minutes! I almost sent my graduation announcement. People tell me, take a vacation. A vacation? I just want to finish one cup of coffee while it's still hot. Let's start with achievement goals. You don't tell me to sleep when they sleep. Have you ever noticed they only sleep when I have 17 other things to do, like laundry, bills, cooking, cleaning, returning phone calls, filling prescriptions, looking for the hearing aid that somehow ended up in the refrigerator? Is Pam laughing or what? Then the moment I decide to rest, they're awake. It's almost as if Rest and I had a disagreement years ago and Rest got a restraining order. But here's what I've learned. Caregivers laugh because if we don't laugh, we'll probably cry. And then someone would ask us to wipe their tears too. So I've made a promise to myself. I'm going to protect my appointment with Rest. The dishes can wait. The dust will still be there tomorrow. It pays no rent, but it never leaves. Some phone calls can go to voicemail because if I don't take care of me, eventually there won't be much of me left to take care of anyone else. So if you see me taking a nap, don't wake me. Just tell everybody she's at an important appointment. And for once, I'm not going to be late. Thank you very much. I dropped the phone. I dropped the mic. And I love it when in Jamaica they say, Lord, take the keys and give me the pillow so I can sleep.
Amen. Amen. Thank you for that opening script. Thank you for that opening script, Miss Rosemary. I so appreciate you. So appreciate you. Um, Joke of the day. What's the joke of the day? Do you have any joke of the day?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, man. You know, if you want to get some information around very quickly, you can have Hotmail, Gmail. But if you want to go a little faster, just tell a female.
Okay. Oh, yes. And then when you tell the female, it comes back differently, doesn't it?
In
Oh
Jamaica,
my.
they call us Mother Radio.
Oh my. Oh my. Yes. Yes. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that.
You're
So, so,
welcome.
so our topic today, Miss Rose, is going to be about adult daycare. I'm not sure if Miss Renee, if she's back on. Miss Renee, are you back on? Miss Renee had like a little issue with her camera. She could not turn her camera on. So I just tell her just to come on and speak without the camera since she's not used to doing YouTube on her podcast on her phone. Are you there, Miss Renee? Miss Renee Gonzalez, are you there? Can you
Well,
hear
while
me?
we're waiting for her, I would
Okay.
like to bring on Miss Shelly Ann Thompson. Shelly Ann, can you just unmute for a moment?
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Good evening, darling. How are you?
I am blessed and highly favored. How are you doing?
Doing good. Well, we're not talking about daycare like we drop off the children at a daycare, but for adults, they can go to a community center. Can you give us a 2-3 minutes as to what it's like when the over 55-year-old come to your center in Jamaica? Because we have these things in America, but in Jamaica it's not well known, and you, with a visionary, have opened a center teaching the elderly. Can you tell us a little bit about it, please?
Oh, definitely. And next week we will delve entirely into it, as Miss Viv and I have agreed that I will be the lead speaker for next week's podcast.
So give us a taste.
So ours is the Creative Aging Day Center, and the seniors are engaged in wellness and creativity activities such as exercise, drawing, painting, crochet, macrame, embroidery, computer literacy, social media, as well as ceramics. So that is what we offer, and we partner with different entities throughout the island, such as hotels and foundation, to provide a space in which older adults can come to be engaged in meaningful activities.
Awesome. Ladies
That
and
is so
gentlemen.
cool. That is so cool. I heard her spoke this morning on that, and I said, "Wow." And Shelly, and go ahead and tell the story about the. I think you said she was almost 100 years old, and she started quilting and things like that, and she didn't even know she could do it, and then her family dropped her off and things like that. I was so in awe of that this morning.
Oh, yes. So our oldest member to date was Miss Pearl. Unfortunately, we lost her last year, July. She started with us actually at age 103. And initially, she didn't want to come. So we started by visiting her house. And she started doing drawing and painting. And she went on to doing her own pieces, to having an exhibition at 107 years old. And yes, it's just fabulous. And interestingly, at her Thanksgiving service last year, July, they had her pieces on display, some of her drawings and paintings that she did throughout the program at her Thanksgiving service. So it's just really phenomenal. The only age bias that we have is that the seniors must be at least age 60. We have had persons in our program who are younger than age 60. They have come to us, begged us to say that they want to join the program. But age 60 is our starting point, and we go up to as old as a person may be, we take them. Currently, our eldest member is 92 years old. She did not want to come either. Her children actually tricked her. They told her that they were taking her to the supermarket, and they took her to us instead. She did not want to come out of the vehicle. And I literally had to leave the office, go outside to the car, talk to her, warm her up, get her out of the car. She came, and now she's been with us now for 2 years. And she's just one of our biggest ambassadors in terms of promoting the program. She loves it. And we're on a break currently for August. And she's already calling and asking if we need that long of a break, because she really wants to get back. She really wants to come back to the day center. Yes.
Wow.
Oh, so your place is a place that they live there, or they only just come there?
It's a day center, so they come in daily.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the dream is to, of course, own a retirement village, but until that comes, we are a day center. So they get dropped off and then they're picked up back. And we do work as well with transport providers, because we find that some of the children, grandchildren, they don't have the time to drop them off. So there are 2 transport providers that we work with, that we have vetted ourselves, to pick up and drop off the seniors if they want to come and they don't have somebody to take them.
And you say you're based in Jamaica?
Yes, we are based in Jamaica, and currently we operate in St. Thomas, St. James, Trelawney, and we will be starting in St. Anne as of September.
Okay.
Yeah, that's she's doing great things. I'm not sure. Miss Renee, are you here? Miss Renee? Are you on? I don't know what happened to her. I don't know if her phone died or what happened. She was on before, so I can't tell. Miss Renee? Are you there? All right, Shelley, and you can continue talking. I think she jumped out. I don't know if she jumped off or something happened to her phone. I know she was there before.
Okay. Well, the most important thing that we always encourage our seniors is that social health is an important component. Oftentimes we talk about mental health and we also talk about physical health, but social health is comparatively important. People need social connections. We are not isolated beings. We were created in twos, and if you look at the word, it speaks a lot about come to the Father in twos or ask someone to pray alongside you. And God made Adam and he also gave him Eve, right? And it means that we need company, we need people. So what we do at the Creative Aging Center is that the seniors come in, they're socially engaged, and while they're being socially engaged, meaning that they're meeting people, forming friendships, we have seen where persons were lonely, didn't have anybody in their life, and they start to come to the center, and now they are friends. They go and buy ice cream together at Devon House now. They are even now visiting each other's churches. So they're forming friendships, and from that they get a community. But importantly, we did not want to leave it just at forming friendships and social connections. We realized that income security is an important factor for senior citizens in Jamaica. The pension is insufficient, and the record also show that it's just a very small number of senior citizens who actually have formal pension. Most persons are without any form of income in older age. So we encourage them to actually learn the art, whether it may be drawing, whether it may be painting, whether it may be crochet, whether it may be macrame, to actually learn the art. And from that, now we train them into becoming entrepreneurs. And even for the ones who are shy and don't want to go out and meet people, we provide a marketplace where their items are sold. So there are seniors within our program who are making money. I won't exaggerate to say that they are millionaires and making a lot of money,
Right.
but they are making money to supplement their income. The stories are just unbelievable. Sometimes even myself is just flabbergasted when a senior may call to say the money that I received, the 5,000 Jamaican dollars, which would equate to about 35, 40 US dollars. That 35, 40 US dollars, they were able to use that to assist to buy their medications. So they are so grateful for the program that they're able to get some money that can actually offset to pay their light bill, to pay their phone bill, to pay their rent, and they no longer have to solely depend on their child to cover their expenses. And we see where the children are also getting involved because they see the reward. They see the reward beyond brain health, but that it also brings income. We now see children who are creating social media pages for their mothers to say that my mom is now an artist and this is what my mom is making, and this is her social media page, purchase her items. We have at least 3 of our seniors whose their daughters are now running their social media pages for them to get their items sold. So the benefits are just enormous when it comes to being socially engaged through the creative arts process.
So this center I think my guest dropped off for some reason. I don't know. But Miss Rosemary posting somebody's posting like breadfruit and callaloo and ackee and dumpling and sweet potato and stuff like that. But for your center, is it a nonprofit, or how does the owners and stuff like that make money? How do they get, like over here? Sometimes it might be supplement or something like that, for from some kind of different company and stuff like that. So I know they make like a little money, when they do what they do, but for the owner themselves, does the government supplement it, or who pays for that for them?
Miss Viv, the fact that we have survived 4 years, in April will be our 5th year, is just amazing what the Lord has done.
Wow.
This is a fully private entity. We do charge the seniors who come to the day center, so each of the program has its own cost. So for instance, the exercise program, we charge about $8
Mm-hmm.
per session to come to the session. And then for
Okay.
the drawing and painting class, we charge $30 per session. That's our highest class. Our classes range from $8 to $30 per session. And when I say
Mm-hmm.
per session, I mean per session. So if somebody wants to come for a full day, meaning from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., then
Mm-hmm.
they pay $40 per day.
Oh,
And
okay.
so that is what we charge. And initially, when we just started, we were afraid to charge the seniors. We literally started through the government at their day center because we said we did not want to charge the government. And then COVID came and the government decided that they were not going to reopen their day center. But the seniors were calling us to say that they want to get back out, they want to be socially engaged. And that was when we started scouring Jamaica to find a location. And we started charging at that point. And this will sound unbelievable, but for the first 3 months, we only had 2 seniors in our program.
Mm.
Just to show you, oh, God is good. We only had 2 seniors in the program for 3 months, and persons were saying to shut it down, it won't be successful. But we just kept going. We kept going. We kept praying. And now we can say we have close to 80 seniors in our program across the country.
Wow.
Who are directly involved every week, from persons who are making our items for the product sales to persons who actually come to the day center on a daily basis. And
Yes,
one of the ways that we have been able to do it is through partnerships. So what we do is to do partnerships with different entities. So for instance, one of our biggest supporters is the Norman Washington Manley Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
They own the former home of Edna Manley,
Mm.
the mother of Jamaican art. They own her house, and it was locked up in shambles. Weed and all sort of things was taking it over. And the foundation said, if you can get it going, you may have it. So that's our base. So literally, our seniors come every day to the former home of Edna Manley. They are using some of her utensils. They're using the same bathroom that she uses. They're going through her bedroom, her veranda. That is our home. That is our head office. And that's where
nice.
we
Mhm.
use where the seniors come. And then partners like Hotel, that is owned by the Issa family, came on board. So in St. James, we have classes at the Hotel. Hotel, if anybody know, was rated as the #1 hotel in Jamaica last year. And I don't know if it's because the Issa family is so gracious to us, but of all the hotels during Hurricane Melissa, that was the only hotel in Jamaica that was not severely impacted. And I knew it's because of their kindness why they were so spared. Like that hotel became the home for a number of the international guest media houses that
Mhm.
were in Jamaica
Okay.
right after Melissa, because they were not severely impacted. So they are our main partner on the western side of the country. They allow us to use their hotel 1 day per week where the seniors,
Wow.
and they have a beautiful creative room at the hotel with effigies of our national icons such as Louise Bennett, such as Bob Marley. When I do the presentation next week, I'll show you guys some pictures.
Mhm.
It's just a
Right.
beautiful creative space with effigies. And just imagine the seniors being that space, and it's an AC room. Being in that space with all these beautiful artworks around them, it just makes them really so good to be creative and be in that creative process. And then now we travel now over to the eastern side in St. Thomas. When we started reaching out to the different entities in St. Thomas, it was just so difficult to get somebody on board. And then someone told us about the Grand Begonia Hotel in St. Thomas, and we made a phone call. The owners live in Canada, but their hotel is based in St. Thomas. And right away, Miss Viv, they said yes. You
Mm.
guys may have the
Wow.
space. So just
Wow.
imagine the seniors are literally on the beach with the seagulls, their
Wow.
feet in the sand because they have a cabana on the beach. The seniors are on the beach crocheting and macrame, and we're listening to the sound of the
Just the
waves.
sound of that sounds relaxing.
Listen, when I was at class, I visited them 2 Thursdays ago and I fell asleep. Fell asleep during the session because while they were there creating, they were having their juices and who brought their non-alcoholic grape wine, and it just a really sweet environment, and so they create. So we're really grateful for our partners who have come on board to say, we see what you're doing. We want to be a part of it. You may have our space. So you
Wow.
may bring in the seniors so they can be creative, so they can learn, so they can connect, so they can make friends, so they can keep their mind active. So we could not have done this without our partners. National Bakery, oh my gosh. Guys, let me tell you something. Buy national bread. Buy national biscuits. When you go to the stores in Florida, pick up
Mm,
national. Pick up
national.
national. Pick up national. National nourishes our seniors. Every month they send us boxes of biscuits and buns and breads for our seniors. So all the seniors in our program, they get free refreshment
That's
when they come to
nice.
the day center. And that is because of National Bakery.
That's
When we
nice.
first met with Mr. Oh my gosh, name slipped me right now, who owns National. And he was like, it sounds interesting. Send us a proposal. And we sent the proposal and then we followed up with a phone call. And the answer
Wow.
came, yes, you may get refreshment from us. And for the past 2 years, consistently, every month, they send us cases of biscuit and buns. And the seniors enjoy that. Because some of our seniors, just to be really honest and real,
Hmm.
some of our seniors who come to the program, they can't afford the class contribution fee. We give them a scholarship. We just name it the Endamali College, the
Okay.
Endamali Scholarship. So we do give scholarships to a couple of our seniors who cannot afford the class contribution fee, and they come. And we have seniors who come to us who are hungry. They have not eaten all day. They don't have anything at home to eat. But they
Mm-mm.
realize that just coming out of the house will actually improve their well-being. And so when they come, we are able to give them something to eat, and that is because of National Bakery. So for me,
Wow.
I don't buy anything. Easter,
Hmm.
Christmas, I only purchase national products because we could not pay for what they have
Right.
provided for us, and what they're doing for us as an
Mm-mm.
organization. So we do
So they
not get
give you
any form of government funding, none whatsoever. And that
oh,
is how we have been able to survive just by
no
I
government
think,
funding.
and I have a question for you, Shelly Ann.
They give them drinks. What about drinks?
Yes, so we do provide them with water. So they do get water. We don't really do drinks because of the different dietary restrictions, the sugar, the
Oh,
diabetes, the hypertension, and stuff like that. So what we
okay.
try to do at the end of every 3 months, we give them a little treat. We may bring out a grape wine, or we may provide flavored water or something. But based on the nutritionists that we work with, because they are in-house professionals, and that's something else I can talk about that we work with. And the recommendation is just to give them room temperature water. Sometimes the seniors will quarrel with us and say that they're not drinking no room temperature water. It tastes bad. They want refrigerated water. They want ice water. And, and we may steal a little and say, okay, drink a ice cold water. I mean, oh
Yeah,
God, you're in your 70s, 80s. I mean, why should we deny you a cold?
exactly, right? Exactly, exactly.
But yes, they do get water. And last week, Wednesday, at our last class, we had wine, and we had juice, and we had water. So I was telling them, do not go home and tell your children that you got wine. Yes.
They're stopping from coming. They're having too much fun.
Yeah.
Man, what a great program that is. I can't wait to hear more about it next week. And I saw somebody was texting me about sending about pictures. So make sure you come with your pictures and stuff like that. I will be able to share my screen So you can share some of those pictures. So make sure you come with your presentation,
Definitely.
because I'd love to see some of those seniors knitting and doing all kinds of stuff and just having a good time there in Jamaica. Miss Rosemary, Miss Rosemary's hands is up. I think she had a question too.
I was just gonna comment that you gave them wine.
I know, right?
They were filled with the spirit.
And it was red wine. Shh.
They were filled with the spirit, darling.
Very chilled.
Speaking in other tongues that needed no
Oh
interpretation.
my. Yeah, that is really good. I mean, for me, that
Mm.
sounds really awesome. And what a blessing it is that you're able to reach out to the people people in the community where they can help you, all the service provider and all the different venues and different businesses and stuff like that are able to help you, and because they see the vision. They see the vision of this, and also helping the senior. It's almost like the kids up here in school where, I mean, senior goes through it too, but the kids in school where a lot of them live in their cars and stuff like that, and they actually cannot afford it. And then when they go to school, they eat. So it just reminds me of the seniors, that might be, one of the best meal of the day by just coming out and having something. And even though you're not allowed to give them, anything sweet, but just like you said, when they're in their 80s and 90, I dare you to deprive them of something, especially if they live that long, because it's such a blessing just to live to see be in your 80s and your 90. What a blessing that is.
Yes, yes. And at our head office in Kingston at Edna Manley's home, it's very fruitful. So there are mango trees, ackee trees, sour sap, sweet stuff trees on the compound. And when it's mango season, can I tell you, our seniors have a go at the mangoes. And
Oh
so
man.
often our nutritionists will say, mangoes have a lot of calories. Please cut down on how many you're giving to our seniors. And
I know, right?
I'm like, listen, man, mango season is just one time for the year. This is once per year. Just let them live a little. And
That's
they will,
right.
yeah, they will come and they will pick and they will enjoy the fruits. Even Wednesday, as I said, our last day, some of them were picking akis. They were taking home akis. So, it's all about fun.
As you talk about enjoy, I remember my mom went to a restaurant one time, and she was there, and I don't remember who, if it was somebody's birthday or something like that. And there was this nice bun or whatever it is roll. And anyway, she was there pasting a lot of butter on it. And I said, Mom, what are you doing? Why are you pasting so much butter? She said, why don't you just let me live? And every time I remember that, I said, go ahead, Mom, live your life and enjoy it, live it, and taste go ahead and eat your bread with your butter.
Can you imagine if a lot of retiree who go down, who retire from overseas here? I think they will join up in your
Yeah,
thing. Yeah. But
that's what I
maybe
said.
maybe
I
they
think
not hear
that's
about
really
it
good.
here.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think it's really good. And then this is she's going to open up a second one. I think it's
Yeah.
taking off. It's really taking off. And then she's such a good mouthpiece for all of those people, that National Bakery out there. And I mean National Bakery, big up National Bakery.
Big up, big up, big up, big up.
Big up National Bakery.
I love them. They are my family. They are, let me tell you, man, when I say boxes of snacks and refreshment that we get every month from National, we could not pay for that. And it's no question asked. And it doesn't come with anything attached to it. Oftentimes when we go into partnerships, persons will say, oh, you need to post us at least 10 times per month online, or you don't have
Yeah,
sufficient followers on social
right,
media. We
right,
get that a lot. There are a number of entities that we approach and they will say, oh, but you don't even have 1,000 followers on social
right.
media.
Yeah,
And they will say, who is backing you? Who is the director? Who is the owner of this company? Oh, you're nobody. You don't have a name. We have had those instances. So just to know that they were willing to come on board by just seeing the vision and just giving back to our seniors. When
yeah,
I say National can take my money, they take my money. If I go
yeah.
into the supermarket and I don't see any National bread, I just don't buy no bread. or I
Yeah.
buy crackers.
But you know what I want you to do, Shelly, and what I want you to do. You're talking about follower. I want you to be able to post whatever it is inside that group, so people can click on it. They can follow it. They can like it, so you can get up to those. So you can get up, because I mean, once you start getting up to those numbers, and you do know that there's monetary
Yes,
pay for all of
yes,
these. So post
yes.
these things inside the group. Get people to follow you. Maybe throw a little 1 cent inside of it, and then get somebody to grow your, maybe what I did one time when I wanted my YouTube channel to take off. I think I don't remember what I paid, a few dollars I paid, so I could get over 1,000 follower real quickly. Maybe you do something like that, because I'm telling you, what you're doing is going to take off. And then if you have followers and stuff like that, when you go to these people, you have grounds where you can say,
Yes.
listen, I have this amount of followers and things like that. So I want you to post that group so we can get it posted out. We can get people to like it and things like that. You got to remember, you need a marketing team. Okay, you have to
Yes.
you have to get that. I know you're busy running that, but get that out there where somebody can help you repost those things and things like that, because this here is not something that is popular in Jamaica, but it's important, and it has to take off somehow. And it's, for me, it seems like you're doing really well with it. And I'd like to see that it grows. I can't wait till next week when you share some more information on, and then share pictures and things like that. But go ahead and post it inside the group. Post it in the group and says, can you all please follow me? Can you all please like my page, comment on it and stuff like that, so you can actually get that out there, because there's a lot of people in here. Miss Joan Idgel, I'm going to give her the opportunity to talk in a little bit, because we were at the event with her, and there was over 200 and something people there on Saturday, and what a great
Wow.
event that was. So we just want to support you. We want you to post the information in the chat so we can, because you got a lot of great, important people that are inside that group that can help you share that information out there. But we do look forward to you getting your podcast things together, and you coming on next week where we can get some more information on this, see some of the pictures, see, what you are going on out there. I know this was not your thing this week, but my guest, for some reason, she came on, she and I talked a little bit, and I think she had issue with her phone and her camera. So I guess she didn't bother coming back on, but but I'm glad that you were here. So I'm gonna let
No problem. Thank
Miss
you.
Rosemary kind of finish up and things like that. And then Shelly Ann, with you, get your stuff ready for next week, because you'll have 20 minutes to talk, including questions and stuff like that. But girl, we so appreciate you. But remember, share your information inside the chat, where we can find your page and like it. And I will reshare your information on my page, on whatever pages that I have as well. Okay.
Thank you so much. I definitely will post the information in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah. So make sure you're posting like your website and all of that stuff inside the chat, so we can have access to it and we can find you and like you. So Miss Rosemary, if you're still there, I'm gonna have you finish up, and then after that, I'm gonna have Miss Joan talk a little bit about our event that we went to, we volunteer over the weekend for. Miss Rose, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Miss Joan can go ahead and speak, and I'll close out after.
All right,
What I
very
was
good.
going to say right here was that if this group doesn't mind, I would like to send a care package down to the seniors in Jamaica. And that is the things that I'm looking for is those racks that you use to prop your photographs on. They're at the Dollar Tree. You can go to Dollar Tree and get those. And knitting yarn from Dollar Tree, and anything at all that you can possibly get, and let us pack a gift. I
Can
have
you
stuff here too that
yeah,
I can
can you
put in
post that
there.
inside the chat so people will
I
see
will.
it, and then
Okay.
so they can know what
Oh, they
what
love
you
it
need.
when they get
That would be great. That
Yes.
would be really great.
Shelly, and tell them how they enjoy going through their care package when they get it.
Oh, yes. And they talk about what they're going to do with the items. The last care package we got was of crochet yarn, hooks, and within a week, one woman, she made 6 hats within 1 week. Because the truth is, in Jamaica, art supplies are astronomical, very, very expensive. So for most of the seniors, when they're starting in the program, we provide them with supplies. We provide them with paint brushes, canvas, paper, pencil, crayons, paints. we provide them with those supplies. And also for the textile art program, we also provide them with crochet yarn, whether it may be wool or acrylic. And we also give them like calico material and stuff like that for them to do. Our burlap, we also give them burlap as well for those who want to do the applique. Just for
Tell them
to-
what burlap is.
I know what burlap is, okay?
Hush up.
Cocos bag.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Yes.
I didn't
It's
know that.
crocus bag, but when you use it for art, it's burlap, okay?
It's burlap. There you go. There's what that's what a
Well,
burlap
I
is.
didn't know.
When my daughter-in-law said they were using burlap for her wedding, for my son's wedding, I said no way, no crocus bag, now make it in there.
Send them to us. We have used them to make beautiful items. And let me tell you something, ladies. When you put applique on crocus bag, you can get like a 4-piece dining table set sold for like $15,000. So don't play with crocus bag.
Wow.
Oh,
All right. Well, okay. So it's 7:21. So okay. So Miss Shelley, and post your information inside that chat so
Here is my
everybody will be
craft
able to
room.
see it. And then I'm gonna have Miss Joan. Miss Joan, open up your mic and tell us about your event over the weekend, how awesome that event was. And then I'll have Miss Rosemary close out.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for giving me this time. Bless you for coming. Thank you, Miss Viv.
You're welcome.
Yes. It was awesome.
Yes, it was.
We're still getting calls. Miss said she's getting calls. I mean, people were so impressed with everything, with the displays, with the dance that occurred before we started, with the speeches, and so on. Yes, we talk a lot. We do. I'm sorry.
If on a chat a lot.
We chat a lot.
yeah, it's so much chatting.
We have a member who I just love him. He's like, yes, I'm gonna talk a lot, but you know what? What I'm gonna talk about was good. It was
Yes,
interesting
yes.
stuff, But I get it. People want to dance more, so I get it. But on the whole, it was just wonderful. People loved the what was her name again? Good
Sugar crumbs. Yes.
Sugar good crumb. That's it.
Yes,
Sugar
right.
good crumb, and they were eating that even before the event started. So yeah, there was so many things to display from Super Center. That was such a big hit that I heard that other associations are saying they need to call Super Center.
Yeah, it was great.
Yes, and then they sold out.
Mm-hmm.
And then as always, Miss Rosemary has her Jamaican artifacts. I mean, I can't even remember it so much. Oh, and the MC was off the charts.
Yes.
And oh my
And
God,
Adriana Clark, Auntie Viv, our niece did a good job.
Yes, she did. She really did. She really bellowed those songs out.
I've never, to me, I said to her, I've heard you sing a lot and you're great, but it's like you were anointed on Saturday. I'm serious. I'm not just saying
The
that
room
because
was
it's my
huge.
It's
event.
true, yeah.
The hall required that bigness, and she delivered.
Yes.
And boy,
When
did she delivered.
Listen, it's my turn, Miss Rosemary.
I know,
you.
baby. My belly full.
It's like shut up and let me talk, right?
Yeah, please let me talk. And when Dreamland came on, oh my Lord, I told her she had me in Dreamland. I've heard the song by the Wailers. I think Bunny Rubs sing it, Marcia Griffith sing it. I am going to say that she was. I was just so impressed with her. And the MC was really good. And then we spoke a lot, yes, but we're talking about important things. 18 scholarships. 18. That's just.
That was phenomenal.
Yes.
Don't tell me to shut up. It was good. It was good. It was good.
I would never tell you to shut up.
I know, but you know what I'm saying.
I might say it's my turn, but I'm going to say yes, 18. I mean, that's the most we've ever done,
Wow.
I don't know, you probably heard a little bird said that one of the ladies who was there, because we gave a scholarship in her father's name.
Yes.
Everybody was like, what?
Can you imagine? It was like what, $5,000?
5,000.
Oh
But
my goodness.
we
Wow. My mouth was dropped
me
when I
too.
heard that.
Our mouths were dropped too. Even the members were like, "Whoa,"
Wow.
you know. But
So
that
I'm a
that
lucky
is just
charm,
nice.
huh?
Yeah, it must be you.
Of course.
It's the dreads. That's what it is.
It's my mouth. Never
No,
mind.
we were so I mean I had a good time. I do love to dance, so we have to have that what's his name back, that DJ back, because he is good
Yes.
and he
I
didn't
love his
really
tuxedo.
Yeah.
oh
He plays at a
oh
lot of events for us. Yeah.
oh he's played for you before?
Yeah, because Adriana was dating him before.
Yes, I didn't
So
know
he's
that.
so he's part of our family.
Oh, he's adorable. And then what I love about him, you go to him and you say, "Could you play so and so?" Boom.
But he's such an awesome DJ. I mean, we
Yes.
love him. We love him. We love him. Wherever he goes, we love him to death.
Yes. Well,
And his dad was there. I met his dad for the first time.
I
How
didn't.
cool that was.
Oh, I didn't really get to speak to his father, but I heard that his dad was there. But I
Yeah.
didn't really speak to him. I didn't really get to speak to anybody. It just up and down like a maniac. But it
Yeah.
was good. It
He's
was
so
really good.
awesome. Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. And then the legacy and Miss Grace. I don't talk about her enough, but she certainly deserved it.
She did.
Yes,
And
yes,
and
yes.
and I don't know if you know that she's putting together a book.
Mhm.
So now everybody
Fabulous.
watch. Every association going to have a book. Wait. Just so you
Yeah.
know, I said it here.
Of
But
course.
nicely done. Nicely done.
Yes, it was lovely. I had fun.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
The
I
most
had a
of the
good time.
volunteers are on the chat. You can tell them thanks.
Thank you to all of you.
Oh,
God
yeah.
bless you. I saw you. I saw you working. I saw y'all packing up. I saw all of it. So I
Yes,
appreciate
yes.
you. We
It's
appreciate you.
teamwork. Everybody got together.
Yes.
I mean, I didn't hear too much complaint, and if you're gonna complain, go out the door. But I think everyone got together and we worked
And
together
we
to
did
get
it.
it done.
Yes, it was a lot of work, and you
Hmm.
guys got it done. So thank you
Yeah,
so much
they
from the
should have
bottom of
give
my heart.
they should have give the all of the volunteer them do a tag, just since they help, because suppose they want to go outside and come back in, somebody send them to the truck for
No,
something for the
they could have
program.
went.
Oh no, they came
They
back.
weren't stopping you from coming in
No,
and out. You were
no,
fine with
no.
that.
The volunteers were good.
Yeah, we were okay with that. Yeah, they didn't bother us that we were able to come in and out because that we were doing that quite a bit, going in and out because we had so much stuff we were doing. So
Yeah,
yeah, we
yeah.
were fine. They didn't bother us. Yeah.
And thank Aunt Yuna, dear. Who is that?
That's
Who wrote
Aunt
us?
Edna. Aunt
Aunt
Edna's there.
Edna.
And
No,
then
me never
mom is on
volunteer,
there
me
as
see
well. Mom is on there, yeah.
She donated a ticket. I'm telling you, she even though she volunteered, she paid for her ticket.
Yeah.
No, me
Oh,
never
that's good.
volunteer. A
That's
Gina,
nice.
you,
That's nice.
Gina, you la volunteer. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
you did
So
a
it was
good
an
job.
awesome time, guys. It's and we're gonna have a after party. When I find out from Marsha where the after party will be, we'll have an after party for all the volunteers and refresh
Okay.
ourselves. Okay.
All right,
All
sounds good.
right.
Okay,
So
so you're
Blessings.
gonna
as we
close
come
out?
to the close of
Okay.
today's program, I want to pause and say a heartfelt thank you to every caregiver on this chat.
Mhm.
You don't have to be caring a patient, you take care of your friends and your family, etc. I want to say thank you to those who care for aging parents, sick spouses, children with special needs, relatives, friends, patients, and even strangers. Thank you for preparing meals, organizing medication, making appointments, changing linens, offering transportation, listening to the same stories, and answering the call, even when your own body is tired. Much of what you do happens quietly. There may be no audience, no applause, no reward or paycheck large enough to reflect the time value of your service. Yet, every gentle touch, encouraging word, and sacrifice matters. You're often the steady hands in uncertain moments, the calm voice in the middle of confusion, and the compassionate presence that reminds someone you are not alone. And to the caregivers who are exhausted, please remember you matter too. Rest is not selfish. Asking for help is not weakness. You cannot continue pouring from an empty cup. So give yourself permission to breathe, pause, and receive care. May God strengthen your body, renew your mind, protect your health, and encourage your heart. May He send people to support you just as you have supported others. And when you wonder whether your work makes a difference, may you be reminded that love expressed through care is one of the greatest gifts we can offer another human being. To every caregiver listening today, we see you, we honor you, and we thank you. Today's closing affirmation is, I am a vessel of compassion, but I am also worthy of care. God renews my strength, honors my service, and reminds me that I do not carry this responsibility alone. So, until next time, my friends, keep caring, but remember to care for yourself too. May God bless every caregiver and every life entrusted to your loving hands. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make His face to shine upon you and give you peace. Thank you, guys.
Man, I
Amen.
appreciate you so much. Appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Rosemary. For that. That was awesome. It gave me that gave me peace.
All
It gave
right.
me peace. Let you light shine upon your face. But does anyone have any last word that they want to say, want to introduce themselves, talk about your business or anything like that? Or if not, remember, come back next week. Miss Shelly Ann is gonna do a podcast on she's gonna do a promotion on her what she's doing in Jamaica, and she's doing some awesome stuff. Just remember to come back. She's gonna actually do a presentation on that, and then she'll bring more information and share pictures and things like that. So come back and listen to her next week. This week was not her week, but she took up the slack and was able to talk us through it and get it done. Anyone else have anything that they want to say, introduce themselves? Any last word, Miss Joan?
Just well done. Just well done to your speaker, Michelle Ann, right?
Yes, Miss Shelly Ann.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Excellent. Excellent. And we seniors like wine. I don't know about the
Right?
ones in Jamaica, but the ones here, we drink our wine.
Yeah, we seniors like wine, right? Except for me, because if I drink any wine, I tell you, I gone on my bed.
Me
You're
too. Me
yeah,
too. But I still like it.
yeah,
Can't drink them artificial wine. They would have keep me up,
Oh,
let me not sleep.
yeah, yeah. Them
Can't drink
seniors,
the
yeah, them seniors
artificial
like
wine.
wine. So, but anyway, I appreciate you. Thank you, Miss
Mhm.
Joan, for
God
all you
bless.
do
God
and stuff
bless.
like that. We appreciate you. We look forward to seeing you guys next week, same time, same backstation. Our topic is going to be about helping seniors in Jamaica. And
Yeah.
then Miss Rosemary is gonna put some of the things that she's looking for, like the yarn or whatever it is that she's looking for inside the chat. Miss Shellian is also gonna put her information inside the chat so we can find her page, like it, comment on it, and keep in communication so we can see what she's doing out there. So Miss Shellian, we so appreciate you and so thank you so much for joining. Anyone else has anything that they want to say? Miss Joyce, I saw you unmute your mic. Can you want to say something?
No, no, I was just looking at the food.
And yeah, and don't forget that our luncheon is going to be at Ocherios Restaurant on the 12th, and that's, remember guys, that's Miss Rosemary's birthday, and we're probably going to bring a cake and celebrate, but she wants stuff for her here, so go to the dollar store and pick up some stuff for her here and bring it when you're coming, okay?
Okay.
We'll be at Miss Carol's restaurant on Highway 27. If you need any information, let me know. We get there about 11:30. We're usually there for about an hour, hour and a half or so, and then after that, then you go on about your business for the day. Okay. Any last words before we log off? I thank you guys, Connector, for connecting with us tonight, and what a beautiful day it's been.
Amen.
All right.
Yes.
Last word. Any last word?
No.